everybody. I'm going to do things a little differently today than I usually do. What I usually do is I do an overview of the whole, like all the storylines, and then I break it down a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm still going to do that, but I'm going to talk about the storyline I don't like first, and then I'll get to the one I really like, and that's when I'm going to spend the most time. Okay? So the storyline that I would say with Chuck is the whole Dylan Electra thing. Okay, because I kind of saw this coming for a while and I don't mind it. Okay, I've seen it before because usually, not all the time, but usually, when you have young cast members, which are in their 20s, like 20, 21, whatever, right? Okay, so this is what usually happens. You have the couple, and in this case, it's Will and Electra. They're supposed to be love at first sight, yada yada. I talked about that before. Okay? But, as I've also talked about before, you can't have a happy couple a lot of the time because happy translates to boring on screen unless you put some little bit, digs in there or something, right? Okay, so the thing that's going to come between Will and Electra, maybe, and this is going to be the first, well, not the first, but like a test in their relationship. Because first one was when Luna got pregnant with Will's child, right? But they totally scrapped that idea. I mean, they scrapped that idea within a week. Okay, so the new thing is going to be this Dylan chick. And this Dylan is going to worm her way in their life entirely and then steal Will away. Maybe. Now, it's going to be, is Will really committed to Electra, or does he like Dylan, or will he like Dylan, or whatever? I don't know that yet because we haven't gotten there, but I see the seeds forming. Okay? All right. Now, on to the other storyline. The one I like better than that one is a family drama. And I usually don't like drama, okay? But this one I could see brewing for a while. And this goes all the way back to the beginning. And forgive me, okay, because I've watched all of season one. I jumped from 1 to 25, and now I'm in 21. But anyway, I'll do another video about that later. But anyway, okay. So from season one, Katie was a 16-year-old girl. They started her at 16, right? Okay. So then they gave her like pimply skin, and she was the youngest. So okay, combine those two things of not looking your best, and then you have sisters who are beautiful, who anybody would like date and all that stuff, right? Okay. So then you're automatically in competition with your sisters, and you don't ever know if your day is going to come. Everybody keeps telling you you'll outgrow the stuff. It'll get better. But you don't know that until it happens to you, right? Okay. And then you have the thing where they treat her like crap all the time. Of little Katie, I talked about this a little bit yesterday. Poor Katie, little Katie. Yeah, it's so cute that she likes me. Oh boy. Okay, so you combine all that, and you got a fight. Okay, because the older sisters are like, "Are you sure you could do it? I'm not sure you could do it because yes, you have experience, but you don't really have experience in this area. Yada yada yada. I don't know. Maybe you're overwhelmed." Okay. Then you have Katie saying, "No, but I know what I'm doing. I just haven't got the chance to prove myself as myself because I've always been helping you, all you guys, with all your projects and stuff. So this is a time for Katie to shine, okay? And she's going to because guess what? Another prayer answered. I swear. This whole thing is like prayer answer, prayer answer, prayer answer. Because I'm like, okay, she needs like support, actual support from somebody who loves her and, wants her to do well. Number one. Then number two, the most important thing in a fashion house or any kind of design thing is you gotta have a top designer, right? Okay, so it's like somebody was reading my mind because I'm like, okay, so Eric is gonna be. I thought Eric was gonna be on the periphery only because I thought, okay, he's semi-retired, he might like that. But then I said, no, I think he needs more to do. And then I said, maybe he's going to be a designer for the new fashion house, Logan, right? Okay, so everything I've been saying for 2 weeks, everything I've been saying for 2 weeks, they said because Eric said when Katie took the name of Logan. Okay, so apparently I figured it out. Oh, a little bit. Okay, when you have a company name, you have to have the rights to the name. And every so often, I don't know, every year or 2 years, I don't know how often, but you have to reclaim the name for your company. If you don't claim it in time, anybody can take it. So that's what I said when the whole name thing came out. I said, okay, well, they got no legs to stand on because if they had the rights to the name, then Katie wouldn't have been able to do it. So Liam helped her do it, and they're just sad because they missed their opportunity. But Katie didn't do anything wrong. Ugh. Okay, so that's what Eric said. Eric said it should be your time, and you have the right to have the name Logan. And Brooke and Ridge are just mad because they lost the rights to the name. But it was their fault. You didn't do anything. That's what I said. Okay, and yesterday, I know I talked about how I want a female on the show or like something that's like a strong female, but yet sensitive a little bit, but not to the point where, being taken advantage of. It's like, holy. And that's what they talked about today. And then also, the cherry on my Sunday is Eric is going to be a designer with her. Yes. Woo! I've never been so happy. Like, she's gonna take him down. They're not gonna know it hit him. I am. I called it. I so called this one. I've never been so happy for someone else in my life. Ever. Like, because she's gonna take him down. But then Donna, I feel bad for Donna because Donna's trying to be the voice of reason here and say that we should still be a family and, all this stuff. And Brooke is still stuck on, but the point is, I wish they would toss Brooke out. Because she's not supportive of her sister, number one. Number two, she just follows that stupid husband of hers. And it's just like, honey, have you got any brain cells? Any thoughts of your own? Just wondering. But Donna's like supportive of her sister. She wants to be supportive and whatever. I think it's because Donna is younger than Brooke. And so Brooke only sees it like one side or the other side. There's no gray. Like, she sees it black or white, period. There's no gray. There's a lot of gray, okay? The thing is, you don't want to get in the wrong gray. That's the difference. But whatever. So yeah, it's happening. It's happening. Woo-hoo. All right. Bye, everybody.